you again, too.
I love that recording. I read stuff that you said about, creating hybrid music, and that, in a sense, defines it, doesn't it?
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah, it's a crooner singing a Van Morrison number.
Well, absolutely, and I think that I was always really sure to tell people that I wasn't born in 1935, so I had this great opportunity to look back at the life's work of my favorite artists and sort of make a hybrid of music with jazz and pop so that it was more palatable, maybe.
You seem so natural as a singer. I mean, have you always found it easy to sing? Was it just came naturally to you?
I think so. I think it felt like it was natural. I think that I have good days and bad days, where some days I'll listen to myself, on an iPod and think, boy, oh boy, that was nice. Or I'll think, boy, oh boy, go back to being a fisherman.
You once said, too, also, that you learn by stealing as a singer.
Yes.
What do you mean by that, exactly?
Still learning. Well, I learned by stealing. I basically listened, like I said to you, I was born in '75, so it gave me the chance to listen to Ella Fitzgerald and Sammy and the Mills Brothers and even Presley, and to take all of these things that I liked about them vocally, to take, Presley's swagger, vibrato, and mix it together with the way Sinatra sung on his vowels, or the way that Dean Martin dropped his epiglottis and did that kind of thing that he does, or even Bobby Darin's phrasing to Sarah Vaughan, the mellifluous, sound that she made, and I got to kind of steal it all.
Can you demonstrate any of that?
Sinatra on his vowels. I, E, O, U. It's true, though. Do you notice it?
Yeah, sure.
Dean Martin does that whole, oh, everybody loves somebody sometime. He has a real, Presley, his vibrato, that attack. Are you lonesome tonight? Do you miss me? You know what I mean. You steal it.
And you blend it. Every singer does that. Every artist does that, of course.
Absolutely.
I never got the sense of Presley. I mean, I understand how important he was. I see that he and Sinatra are the two most significant singers of the past 50 years or so, but I don't get him at all.
I was going to actually bring him up because the reason I did bring him up is I saw you at the piano when you were doing the theme song.
Yes.
And I noticed as he was playing it, and when he got to the quick version of it, that your legs started to do this. I don't know if you noticed it, but I did. You started to do that. I expected the lip to come up, and you go, thank you very much. I like the move. I think that for me it was cool to see a guy that was versatile, could sing ballads and could sing rock hard, and could do that.
Amazingly influential. I mean, generations still worship him and still learn from him.
Well, when you look back, it's funny, isn't it, that we have Elvis Presley and Frank Sinatra as the kind of the iconic, the gigantic figures, and Pavarotti.
Yeah. You're a fan of Mel Torme?
Yeah.
Mr. What a George Shearing. And Torme told me that he thought the best singer of popular songs of all was Fred Astaire.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think it's crazy. I mean, people know him for his dancing. Yeah. But I guess, there's a lot of tunes that he made
Crosby,
popular.
I guess Crosby, you'd sort of learn a bit from him, wouldn't you? When you're sort of coming, your granddad would be playing Crosby records.
That was the first moment that my family knew that I could sort of sing. I mean, we were sitting in the car, Christmas Eve. We went to my grandparents to celebrate. We do a Christmas Eve thing. And, the kids were all in the car, about 13 years old. And they're saying, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, and every Christmas card I write. And all of a sudden I went, may your days be merry and bright. And they went, the hell is wrong?
Well, I mean, he taught everybody how to sing with a microphone. Basically, that was Crosby's great.
Sure.
He's a very strange man. One of the strange man. He's a very nice man, but he had curious sort of ways about it. And he would never ever get in the limousine we sent for him on the show. He'd come on the show, and we'd send the limousine. The driver would ring up and say he's gone in a cab. Yeah. And about the third time this happened, he arrived in a London cab. I said, "What's this with you in a London cab? He won't come in limos." He said, I got to tell you, he said, I've been coming to England for 47 years, and I've never once had to pay for a cab. I said, really? He said, every time I get in a cab, at the end of the journey, the cabbie turns to me and says, Bing, for all the joy you've given me and my family, the ride's on me. I said, this is the definition of a superstar.
No
this.
kidding.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I said, but there must have been a time when, at least once occasion, when the guy didn't recognise you. He said, yeah, sure, a couple of times. He said the guys weren't sure they got in the back of the car.
Yeah.
I said, what do you do then? He said, I just pulled that petition across. I sang 3 bars of White Christmas, and they knew it was in the back of the car.
Very lovely. Very nice, man.